It starts on a quiet Tuesday morning. Caleb Thompson, a civil engineer who actually understands property lines better than most surveyors, looks out his back window and freezes. A crew hired by his HOA is rolling a skid steer straight onto the acres behind his homeacres that he legally owns, spelled out clearly in his deed. He walks out, calm but firm, and asks them who authorized this. They point to the HOA president. She arrives moments later, clipboard in hand, announcing that the association is expanding the community nature trail and that his land is part of common development. Caleb tells her the deed says otherwise. She smiles. The condescending kind Dan says, "You don't get to override the board. Refusing cooperation will result in fines." Within hours, the violations begin flowing. Failure to allow HOA access. Obstruction of community improvement. Then comes the email, the kind that's half threat, half power trip, claiming the board has discretion over all adjacent land. Caleb doesn't argue. He documents. He pulls the original deed, the survey map, and every easement. He installs a camera facing the back acres. In just 48 hours, he collects footage of HOA contractors crossing onto his property line clearly marked, unmistakably outside the HOA-managed area. Every threatening email gets screenshotted and archived. Every voicemail transcribed. Every HOA by law reviewed. By the end of the week, Caleb has a case file that looks like it belongs in a court exhibit binder, and he's ready. The monthly HOA meeting is packed. Residents annoyed about construction noise, confusion, and the board's vague announcements. Caleb signs up for member comments and walks to the front with a single folder. His voice stays steady. First page, the deed showing the HOA has zero jurisdiction over his acres. Second page, the survey stamped, boundary clear. Third, printed screenshots of the president's threats. Then he plays the camera footage, contractors driving past the property line markers the HOA itself installed years ago. The room shifts. People murmur. The board's confidence evaporates. Caleb finishes with one sentence. "You didn't just break your own rules, you trespassed on private property." Silence, and residents start demanding answers. Within days, construction stops. The board issues a formal apology. The president steps down. HOA insurance pays for the land restoration and legal costs. And Caleb? He gets exactly what he wanted from the start: his property respected, his rights upheld, and a community that finally understands that facts beat power trips every time.